All right, welcome back. Let's get into this. Credit cards are at the heart of all shit currently. I mean, credit cards seems to be handed out like candy from banks, and people just apply for them the whole time. So I have a few clips here of how easy it is getting your credit card. Just people posting on YouTube, oh, how happy they are to be able to spend and all that kind of nonsense, and just why. But it brings real hardship, right? These credit cards, and then but they can be beaten. It's going to take a little bit of effort, and it's going to take some restraint from yourself to get there. But credit cards can be beaten. So without any further to do, let's go.
Unbox my new fancy credit card with me. One thing about me is that I am always about travel hacking and not having to pay for hotels and flights. There she is. We have the Amex Plat. Welcome to your new Amex Platinum card. That's cute. This fancy card has an annual...
This fancy card, right? This fucking thing, it looks very glamorous. Look at the little ad, and they make it so beautiful, and wow, every young person wants this. I mean, you want to be part of the club. You want to be, let's just get more credit cards and more credit cards. Yes, I hate credit cards. I mean, save for the shit that you want to buy. If you cannot buy it cash, then don't fucking buy it.
Annual fee of $695. Never previously made sense for me to get this card, but now I travel a lot for
$695. That's just, here you go. And then people think that $695, that's your money now. You can do with it whatever you want. They do not really tell you the interest rates on it, or you are too happy to really even consider the interest rates. Or, like most people, you like see the minimum balance. Oh, $700, I'll just pay like $10 a month. What the fuck? What's $10 a month?
work. Just with the hotel and airline credit, you're getting $400 back. There's also $240 for entertainment credit, Uber credit, etc. The annual fee basically pays itself off if you are somebody who travels frequently. But most importantly, the reason I'm getting this now is because I'm making a very big purchase and I will not lose out on my welcome points. I'll be getting 125,000 points, which sounds like a free vacation to me.
But she does not mention that she has to spend the dollar amounts to get the free points. Fuck the free points. I mean, just don't spend on this card. Alright, but I mean, this is just, I just wanted to show you. I mean, so now this is the happiness of having a card, of being approved. I mean, how difficult is it to be approved these days? Let's look at some of these comments. Where did you get 125,000? No, I mean, that first comment that's fucked up because that's not the dollars. It's just air miles or special points that you get on the credit card for spending. For spending, you have to spend to get the air points or the air miles. NGL, who's NGL? Fuck, what does NGL mean? NGL, I love the packing of Amex, because chase packing is not it. Is it the package? People save their Apple iPhone packages, or is the people? It's like those fuckers walking around with their Starbucks cups. They make shit coffee at home and then they just pour it into the Starbucks. Is it just for the Joneses? Amex packaging really is so pretty. Yay, creator. Okay, so it's just, everybody's just so happy to get an Amex card. Let's just move on to the next one, please. Man considering calling off his whole wedding because fiancé refused to sign a prenup after he found out She has a massive credit card debt. To any young man out there, never, ever, ever, ever take on credit card debt, any debt from a fucking potential partner. Fuck that. She got herself into that. Let her sort out her own shit. Man considering calling off his whole wedding. Fucking. What does that first comment say? You shouldn't be thinking of walking away. That man should be running and never looking back. That is how I feel as well. If somebody comes with, I've got this debt, it's part of it, will my debt will become our debt. Fuck you. No, you can keep your debt.
Did you hear about the man who's considering calling off his whole wedding because his fiancée refuses to sign a prenup?
Sorry, I just need to put it louder.
This middle-aged man is meant to be marrying his fiancée in a few months. They've been together for 3 years and engaged for 1. And for most of that time, he genuinely believed they were on the same page about their life values and, most importantly, honesty. Now, for background, he's worked really hard to build a stable financial foundation. Now, although he's not wealthy, he does own his home outright, and
nice.
He has no personal debt. And he's been saving and investing since his early 20s. This has been a priority for him, especially since his parents went through a nasty divorce that ruined both of them financially. Now, about a month ago, while they were discussing wedding costs, he brought up a prenup. Not in a cold or controlling way, he just wanted to protect the life that he worked so hard to build.
That is a very, very, very wise man there. Your assets are your assets before marriage, my assets are my assets. Your debt is your debt, my debt is my debt. We start a new marriage, we start a new life together. We do not bring all our old shit into this life, into this new marriage. Wonderful. I would advise that to my son and to my future grandsons. Start off with a prenup, mate. Be realistic. Looking at today's divorce rates. No. Fuck that.
He was upfront with her that he would still be fair and she wouldn't be left out with nothing, and he was expecting to have an adult conversation. But instead, she got immediately defensive. He said things like, "Oh, so you're already planning for a divorce? And I thought we trusted each other." He tried to explain to her that it wasn't about trust. It was about transparency and mutual protection. But she shut it down completely. That's when the red flags started popping up. She became evasive every time money came up. And he started to notice weird things like credit card offers in the mail, a few mispayments on shared expenses that she said she would cover.
Credit card offers, because these fucking things are like vultures, these companies. I mean, once you accept one, it's as if there's a system. They know, oh, okay, he's already accepted one credit card. Oh, let's also push him, and then the next credit card and the next credit card. And it's as if they know that you will accept credit cards.
And lots of, "Oh, I'll handle it later." So he asked her directly if she has debt. She admitted to it. $92,000 in credit.
And that 92,000 will become his problem. He saved for his whole life. He was responsible young man, and now that becomes his problem. I can stop this video right here. I mean, my son would, if my son ever came to me with shit like this, there's not even an answer. I mean, I'm telling to fucking run, bro. Run as fast as you can.
Card debt. Not student loans, not a mortgage, credit cards. She said it's accumulated over the years from unexpected expenses and a few dumb splurges, but she never told him about any of it until he forced the issue. He was stunned. They were about to merge their lives. This woman was about to legally become his spouse, and she didn't think that he deserved to know that she was 6 figures in debt. He told her that this made the prenup a non-negotiable for him. He needed to protect himself, not just emotionally, but financially. He told her that he was still willing to move forward, but not with something in writing that would protect his premarital assets. She lost it. Called himself.
Yeah, now he's the badass, right? She lost it. I mean, credit card expenses. I don't know how it gets to $92,000. And then when being called out on it, or not even being called out, but having a chat about it so it should see the fucking light of day, now he's the asshole. Now, There's just no fucking responsibility. Why, Tom, why don't you just take I'll give you 100,000 debt. Oh, it's nothing. Why don't you just shoot your own, cut your left leg off? Don't really need it. You can walk with your right leg and you can use a crutch. Okay, I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to continue that story, but I hope he like fucking ran away. Okay, he should be thinking, God forbid a man has standards and want to protect his wealth. Yes. I mean, what, do we just, as men, just work our asses off just to get handed debt? Woman versus accountability. Oh, there's fucking nothing there, mate. A man cannot have standards. Yeah, that's true. I don't blame him. Marriage should be a partnership. If you're marrying someone while at the same time saying they're on financially, what kind of partnership is that? Quinn, I don't know. I guess maybe you are a girl asking that kind of shit question. Oh, why don't you want to take on my fucking debt? Please. If you love me, you take it. Take it, bro. Bring the broomstick, bend over. Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah. No, good luck. Good luck to him. I hope he ran away as fast as possible. Let's go next one. Oh yeah. Yes, we should have a Mr. Hammer. I actually like him. What bothers me a little bit are those like ping, ping. He should actually swear because I like swearing. I like raw truth. But I understand he makes his channel for everybody to watch. It's cut off, but it says there's something, I guess the debt finance part is 21,000 and the payment due was 717. Is that 717? I guess that's like the minimum payment that this person has to pay.
$21,138.94. That's crazy. What's even crazier? The minimum monthly payment is $717.55.
I love how his voice goes up and down. He uses his voice quite well. He's like, fuck me! What the hell is happening with you? You're crazy.
Yeah, $717.55 minimum monthly payment. Okay, what's going on here? You made a minimum monthly payment. Then you purchased $1,533. That's crazy. That's an insane number. You know why that's actually insane? Because here's your credit limit now, because they lowered your credit limit because you don't know how to manage this.
So what was his minimum payment was $700 and something in the start, and then he bought for another $1,600. Yeah, that doesn't help, right? So the bank steps in and they limit his credit, I guess. Yes, it's a young
Would you like to
man.
join me in this conversation?
Wow. 18, 19,
I don't
20.
know what was the purchase?
Oh,
$4,000 for what?
You don't even know what you purchased? Buddy, that's purchases that you had.
Oh, purchases?
Yes?
I mean, it was probably just getting food and...
So, they lowered your credit limit because you can't manage this. The minimum monthly payment is absolutely insane for your income situation. What is it? Okay, $4,500 and the minimum monthly payment is $717. $717 divided by $4,500. 16% of your income goes to just one minimum monthly payment on one credit card, on one of your debts out of the many debts you have. Okay, so we decided to go purchase on it? Food? Which is what you're saying. We didn't even go through.
Yeah. Sorry for stopping there, but so this fucking boykie bought food, everyday expenses on his credit card. Knowing, oh, well, maybe he doesn't know, but I mean, that thing is really 30% more expensive because of the interest that will occur on it.
Do the purchases, but you're saying it's probably just me going in food nonchalant. This is nothing. It's nothing. It doesn't matter. You think that's okay? You think that's acceptable? It's charging $511.28 in interest. That's okay?
No.
Out of the 700 that he has to pay, 511 goes towards interest. That's not the principal. In any credit card, you have two parts. You have the principal, the 30,000 or 10,000 that you've borrowed, and then you have the interest that occurs. Usually, it depends on banks can occur daily, or weekly, or monthly, not yearly. They don't do it yearly. Mostly goes monthly on monthly. So 500 out of the 700 just goes towards interest.
Then why the are you doing it?
I don't know. I'm just trying to, because I don't have money on my other cards. So what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed
Not go out to eat. What are you talking about? If you do not have money, you do not go to Mickey D's. I don't know where you went, but we'll look at that in a second.
True.
Does that not make sense? How does that not make sense?
It does, but I don't know. I don't like to just sit in home, do nothing. It's just super hard for me.
But that is what we have to do if we want to get out of shit. You have to bring down everything to its basics, to your basics. You need to sleep, shit, go to work, come back, eat, and fucking do it all over again. You have to sit at home. Unfortunately, you have to find entertainment that you do not have to pay for. Go to a fucking park, go walking, go play in the road with your kids, do gardening. Fucking find entertainment that you don't have to pay for. Play, you fucker.
For me, I don't
Go
know.
to a park. Both of us
what do
could
I-
use a few more miles of walking a day.
Yeah, I go out and do things, but
There you go. Mission solved. Problem solved. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, that is true, eh? You have to, unfortunately, you can't live the same lifestyle. If you are really serious about paying off credit card debt, you cannot live the same lifestyle. It just doesn't work that way. You must tell your friends to fuck off in a nice way. Sorry, boys, tonight I can't go out for beers. How about we meet tomorrow? On the football field, we'll play some soccer or football or whatever you want to call it. How's about we have a challenge? Let's do a 50,000 step challenge this weekend. What is that? What's that there? I cannot read that name. It's totally. First one. These videos always make me feel better. Yeah, that's true, right? It's just common sense. It's just somebody. Caleb is doing wonderful for himself. I'm happy that he's on the internet and making a lot of money, I guess, from telling people just to fucking just get a clue. Number two, where's number two there? Gizmos, 20,000, 2 months of bills in this economy. 20,000 can be paid off in 3 months. Holy fuck. You pay off 20,000 in 3 months in this economy. That is, wow, you should start a whole YouTube channel, Gizmos. Show everybody how that's done. But maybe the 0 likes tell you that people don't really believe you. Aaron. And I'm over here stressing over my 2,500 credit card debt. Making aggressive weekly payments. Yeah, we'll get to that. That's one of the things You must fucking hit that principle as hard and as fast as you can. Weekly, bi-weekly, not just a monthly minimum payment. You must eat that principal amount as fast as you can. If you are there, let's go. I just pulled this one because I think this is how most people feel that have credit card debt from more than one credit card. When you pay off your credit card with another credit card. This is how most people feel. Point. Nice. Use the cement, cover up the one. That's true, eh? That's true. Use the one to cover the monthly payments of the other one, and then you just swap between the two or between the three the whole time. That's how most people would do it, I guess. What? Okay, what does it say there? Not if that other credit card has zero interest balance. Oh, okay. Well, you can. I read that as two things. I mean, if the number two card is also maxed, you're pretty much fucked. I guess then you need to follow the first girl's advice and go and get yourself another Amex card or a Costco credit card or a whatever, and then use that one to pay number two and number one and number two. It's just a cycle that you get yourself into, and you pray. Now. If ever somebody watches this as a young student starting out in life and credit cards, don't get these things. Okay. What does this say? When you get paid per hour. Don't know what that means. This is what billionaires do now, mate. Billionaires, they have credit lines, and because they're billionaires, banks want them to do business with that bank, so they give them the lowest amount of interest. I mean, if you can get $100,000 loan or $1 million loan or $10 million loan at 1%, sure. But I mean, that defeats the purpose. This comment billionaire, this totally defeats the purpose. It's not relevant to this discussion because these are credit cards that all come with like 20, 25, 30% interest rates. Okay, and what does Megan say there at the last one? I've tried this method for the last year and made no progress. After another emergency, the debt comes right back, and it's all been a waste. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't work. You can't use one credit card to pay off another credit card and then just keep stacking on the one credit card and just think you'll pay that credit card with number A paying up. It doesn't work. Overall, the whole tide rises and all your credit cards get to a maximum limit, and then you're fucked. No, don't do it. Oh, this is the girl. I mean, I included her here because I think maybe not many people understand how it works. And if there's ever somebody here that will watch credit card debt, this one, maybe that might make sense to somebody. I hope it does.
When you make minimum payment. For example, on a $30,000 credit card.
We're now just waiting for TikTok to refresh because my OBS studio is still pretty much fucked. Come, let's go. What's happening?
That minimum payment is either $50 or 3%, whichever is higher. 3% of $30,000 is $900.
I have not checked her calculations of the amount, but I mean, this is how it works. You have to pay a minimum amount every month. Whatever that minimum amount is, how they work it out, I mean, you must go and figure out that shit for yourself. But in hers, it's $900. It's the minimum amount on 30,000 credit that you've now spent.
Average credit card interest every year is 26%. That means it's 2.16% every month.
Some sorry, jumping in, some banks and credit unions and stuff like that, they don't even make it per month. They like recur it either per week or per day. I mean, the shorter it is, the more you will pay, because it just recalculates the whole time. Okay, but she's working on 26% per year, which comes down to 2.16% per month. So they take the $30,000 that you owe times 2.16 per month. That brings you the interest of $648. $648 is just the interest part. Remember, there's an interest and there's a principal.
2.16% of $30,000 is $648, and that's just the interest.
Yeah.
So $900 minus $648 equals to $252.
So that's the second part. That's the principal. So of your $900 payment, $252 only goes towards your principal.
That's the principal. When you make a payment of $900, you would think that your balance amount is $30,000 minus $900,
yes,
which is $29,100.
And there are people that think this, right? 30 minus 900 gives you 29,100 left. I mean, that's easy. And then 2 or 3 years later, they like get a bank statement and it shows their principal has only gone down 2,000 and they've paid like 15,000. Okay, let's go on with her.
That is not right.
Wait a minute.
In reality, $30,000 minus $252 in principal equals to $29,748 in actual balance.
What?
So, now you know why when making minimum payment every month, your outstanding balance hardly goes down. This is what some of my clients are going through, and I've been assisting them with their debt problems.
Nice. That's a wonderful, actually, nice explanation. So, yeah, it doesn't go down the whole 900, right? So when I had credit cards way back as a young man, I mean, I always tried to make extra payments. You don't have to pay a double payment, but even a $50 payment extra, or anything else that you can get to pay down that principal as fast as possible, because now you've paid your first 900, that's fine. And now if you pay, if you can manage, if you win a lotto or fucking do online gambling and you won some shit, whatever the reason is, if you can have an extra $900 now and you throw that into the whole principal, fuck it. Banks hate that, eh? They hate that, because you are now paying down debt and they are losing future revenue from you. Ding ding. Okay, cool. Best way, don't have credit card. Okay, it's fucking easy sitting there saying that, but I mean, the reality is people do have credit cards and they don't know how it works, and they get a shock when they're at a point like, okay, I've now paid $10,000, $12,000. Let's work. I paid $12,000 this year towards my credit card, but balance has only gone down like 3,000. Well, how the fuck? This is exactly why. Sell house or sell flat, settle all, or rent out houses, rooms, settle all credit cards. That is the fastest way. You have all these financial gurus on here. I think I know. My debt 200,000. How? You need a bigger whiteboard. Yeah, you need a bigger whiteboard, mate. Oh fuck. Yeah. Yeah. True. That's true. She just explained the how principal and interest works and why people should take a closer look at their interests and at the credit card statements. Alright, and then let's move on quickly. Oh, and then here's another girl. I just want to put this in here. She actually shows she's using TikTok. And I'm sure there are people that can use YouTube and all kinds of money, extra money that can come in. I mean, she only got in, it looks like $24 or something there. But she uses that and she pays a shit. Let me pull it back here. Where was it? This is actually inspiring. I hope she... Oh, I don't know if it's going to play.
Let's make a payment to my credit card together because I'm paying off $35,000 worth of debt by the end of this year. So I take any extra money I can get and put it towards those cards. So let's see what we're working with today.
She has $35,000 debt in 2025 and she's making the smallest payments that she can, or any payment that she can. And I promise you the banks hate her strategy, but it works. It works. I really do hope that she succeeds.
As you can see here, the starting balance on our Spirit Airlines card is $3,900. Let's look at the deposit I received. The deposit that I received was from TikTok for $24.76. And if you just started following me, then you've probably only seen my really large payments. But my account started when I was making really small debt payments with any extra money I had, which sometimes was only a few dollars. So this kind of takes me back to where we started. So we're going to round this up to the next $10 mark and make a payment for $30 even. As you can see here, payment has been made. Now Bank of America does not update their app automatically, so that's why I normally show you guys the calculator, but I actually made this payment a couple days ago and I kept forgetting to film the video, so it has already updated and we're down to $3,870.
Well done.
This is
well
just
done.
a reminder that putting any extra money that you have towards your debt does really add up and it can make a difference in your overall debt picture.
I
But
agree.
just in case no one's told you today, I love you so much.
Oh, we also love you. That's very nice of you. You see, that it is possible. It is possible. It might seem like a daunting fucking task. Like, how the fuck am I going to climb Mount Everest? But if you do not take the first step, you will never get to the top of Mount Everest. You can throw your hands in the air and say, oh, I cannot get to the top of Mount Everest. You can't do that. Nobody is going to force you to walk there. But if you do take the first step, and after the first step you take a second step, and then all of a sudden you are fucking halfway up the mountain. And then a year on, you look back and you're like, my fuck, look where I have grown to. That happens the same with this channel. Hey! A year from now I'm gonna like, oh, holy fuck, I actually have some subscribers. Yay! Alright, I just wanted to show you, everybody, it is possible. It really is possible to get out of debt if you buckle down and you just start paying wherever any money that you can spare. You can do it. You can do it. And if you don't want to, you can just come and talk shit on my channel. I will respond to everything that you post there. Old man out of Taiwan. Have a good one, YouTube. See you on the next one, eh? I hope this one is better. I hope the sound is better than the other ones. I tried to fix this little shithead here. Have a good one. Cheers, YouTube. See you next time. Bye bye.